Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Halls of Torment, the Diablo 2 styled survivors game I guess. Let's go with the Cleric today, the other new character we unlocked. This guy is very unique. I did do a little bit of a test run to see how exactly he plays. Now for starting items we're gonna go with these. That means that we're gonna go with defense, movement speed, attack speed, a little bit more defense, 10 base damage, and 10% crit chance. I mean, both of these are whatever. I don't want to care about crit chance neither of damage, but well, these are what we have, and hopefully we're gonna find rings inside this run, so we're gonna maybe switch them. Anyway, I mean, any items I will find are most likely gonna be for switching the ones I have, if not just for unlocking. So what does this guy do? He does this light wave twice, but how much damage does he do? 666 is the normal amount, but it's split. That is the main unique thing. This guy's HP regen build in general, that's why he is strong. This one, I would say let's go attack speed though. So his main gimmick is that he splits the damage. So he always does the same amount. He always does 6,700 or whatever, 10% damage I would say. Especially with this guy. Yeah, now he's gonna do 743, even more crazy amounts, but it splits the damage. Now, I think the 10% damage, the 10 flat amount damage, actually the 10 base damage is good specifically for a lot of opponents. Like if I hit 200 opponents, let's say, at least they will all get hit for 1 damage, right? 10 damage. So the more I hit, I'm gonna explain in a moment actually, let's go pick up range I would say. Early game. So my normal attack does, you know, how much damage is this? So 743, but this is plus 10 base attack. So as far as I understand, if I hit as many opponents, the more opponents I hit, the more that base attack gets value. The less opponents I hit, the more damage I do. Movement speed. Yeah, let's go movement speed. I don't want area, no range, just get movement speed, I would say. In general, I am okay with the damage splitting, because at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it is... That was a magnet that we just wasted. At the end of the day, I think it's better to waste... to actually not kill an opponent in 1 hit than to waste 700 damage. So there's that, I guess, as an idea. Yeah, this guy is blocking everything. 743, let's go. Nice, we got a potion, we can leave it there. Here we go, proficiency stance. Plus 10% damage and 50% range on my main weapon. Or 50% attack speed on my main weapon. I'm gonna say 20% damage and 50% range. It's gonna make it huge. Attack speed is also a good idea, of course. Nice. Now, theoretically, I should not make it bigger. As I said, I did do a test run with this guy just to see what his weapon is. And there is also an upgrade that says to make it smaller. So you can make it do more damage and also make it smaller, so you're more of a single target killer. But I don't think that's worth it. We might lose at the very, very end when infinite opponents just surround you and try to get you. At that point, we might lose because of how this guy works. But before that point, you know, we will be doing always 1,000 damage. That's the main takeaway here, right? Like, if you hit 5 opponents, you are gonna do 200 to each of them. If you're gonna hit 1 opponent, you will do 1,000 to it. So, you never lose damage, that's the thing. I would say 10% damage is the play. In general, damage is always the play, at least in my book. I'm gonna be running up here to pick up that level. Break the box, please. Okay, slimes are incoming, the 28-minute wave. Here we go. That's a debris. I guess debris is a thing. Here, boom, boom. 400 something damage. Instantly smacks him. Very nice. Do these things give us more XP than the previous ones? Not really. I mean, they do, but the amount is not sizable in any way, shape, or form. Let's continue. Consume a total of 100 potion tripler is an achievement I got. I don't know what that gives us. It might easily just give us health, by the way. It's not that it's forced to give us something. Now, in general, at some point, I will start going to the second stage. But for now, I want to first, you know, beat the first stage with all the characters. If I play any person I already played with, then I'm gonna maybe play on the tier 2. Dedication, the speed version. Movement speed and health regen. Or 20% damage on my main weapon. Wait, what? I already had a main weapon upgrade. I'm gonna go the damage on main weapon. I'm gonna go damage on the boom, boom. 600 the second attack. Boop, boop. Now he has both debuffs. I don't know what the red shield debuff is. Boop, boop. 1,200 damage. Instant death. Phantom needles. Needles a random nearby enemy in quick succession. Multiple hits increase attack speed. Dragon's breath. Emit a wave of fire. I would say yes to Dragon's breath for AoE. We need AoE mainly. We need mainly AoE. So I'm gonna say yes on Dragon's breath. I would say. Because single target is really not an issue. I'm not sure if the needles were gonna be single target, but I think the flames are definitely AoE. Like, they seem to be doing 100, yeah, 102 damage. Burn chance. Flammability. Do I want burn chance on this thing? Not really. There is no reroll though. I guess I could go max life or area cone size. I'm gonna go area cone size, I don't know. I don't want to bring burn chance on that thing. I just want this thing to do a lot of damage while it's going through. I don't need it to have a high chance of burning. I'm not even a burn build in the first place, so I want it to just do a huge amount of damage. Now, as far as I know, there is an upgrade for that shoots more out. Yeah, this one. 0.50 more additional flame walls and more area on it. But I'm gonna take this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take this. Health regen movement speed. That's the, in parentheses, speed version. I don't know what that means. Speed. Speed stance or whatever. Let's continue running upwards. 5 coins. Let's actually go ahead and pick up the chest. I think that's the important part right now. Boop, boop. I got hit. Boop, boop. Here we go. Found the chest. Let's see what this is. Come on, something I don't have. That's what I care about. 3 things I don't have. Increase the critical damage by 40%. When hit, drop 10 spikes on the ground that deal 100 damage. You deal 2 extra damage when you're with your main weapon for each burning enemy. Okay, this is obviously for the burn guy. This is whatever. And this is for the crit. Because I will do an archery build at some point, which is most likely gonna be crits into crits, I think I'm gonna go with a copper ring so that I can have it. Let's say bag. What did you send into the bag, my dude? Crit damage. No, I'm gonna keep the crit chance. Not that I can do anything with a crit chance. Well, in that vein, I could have picked up your base weapon does more damage based on how many burns you have. But even that is very weak. Only with the fire guy, that's good. Duration, let's go pick up range. I don't enjoy those choices that were given to us. Now let's start running downwards. I'm gonna send the new ring I just found into the well. There is no real reason to keep it. I guess I could wait a bit for the well, because there is a chance we're gonna find better items. That's always a chance. Nice. First it didn't kill, but second did. Whoa. I'm not sure if the plus 10 damage does work the way I thought it was. 6 movement speed. But I didn't pick up movement speed. We picked up the good movement speed. I'm gonna say range. I'm really not sure how the late game of this is gonna look like. Because of this splitting of damage. But it's okay. It really feels like the 10 damage is actually spreading to all of them. Which once again, I might be wrong. Somebody came in my house. I'm hearing people scream. Let's go. Attack speed. Or Dragon's Breath, the coverage version. I'm gonna say yes to this. Additional flames and more area. Additional flames. So at this point we get additional 0.3 flames. That means every 3rd flame I shoot out another one. Or every 4th, I guess. Or every 10 flames I shoot out 3 more. Is the easiest, the quickest way to say. AoE, duration, range, block strength. 3 block strength. I guess let's go with AoE and cone size. Once again, having coverage is good in general. I think these enemies are easy to fight. So we're gonna stick here and get them. 77. Boom, boom. I do enjoy that my base spell applies both debuffs. I don't know what the red debuff is, just to be clear. But the other debuff, maybe it's crit chance taken or something. But the other debuff is weakness, and that makes opponents take more damage. So that's a guaranteed debuff right there. Got a level, very nice. The good one, strong HP regen, I'm gonna take that. Let's start investing into what this character is all about. And I should also definitely invest into defense. We know that from the run I did yesterday with the Flame Boy. With the Exterminator. As defense definitely is a worthwhile thing. Health regen, movement speed. You see, dedication too. This is the good movement speed. Or weapon proficiency. Both of these are good. I'm gonna go with 20 damage, weapon proficiency. So that movement speed's level 2 and the other movement speed's also level 2. Well, obviously we're gonna go with my main weapon attack damage. Boom, boom. I would enjoy getting another one of those that gave me 20% damage and 50% range. Once again, I don't care about the spread. If anything, in my opinion, the spread is useful. Whoa. It came from 2000 damage. Poof, poof. You see? Poof, poof. I'm still doing more damage than a lot of other weapons. I just got hit for no reason. Go. 1400 twice. Go. Yeah. I love it. 1300 and we won. Very nice and clean and quick. I don't know why I shot the second attack into no man's land. Okay. Smack, smack. Smack, smack. Level up. Movement speed level 2. No, I'm gonna keep this. Attack speed on the Dragon's Breath. Range and aim. No, we're gonna go with attack speed on the Dragon's Breath. That's the tier 2. I don't understand when tier 2 happens, when tier 3 happens. I don't know. Can I get the ring? Nope. Transforms the damage type of your main weapon into fire. It has now a 10% chance to burn enemies on hit. Yes, I take that, and I even take that. Would be nice now, wouldn't it, if I had the helmet that gave us flame damage. Or while you move, you produce trail of fire. Now we're gonna take this. Bag that. What did get bagged? The crit damage, nice. That's the crit chance. That's exactly what I wanted to get binned. Okay, so this guy has as a quest to do an amount of fire damage. He also has a quest to do an amount of magic damage. I'm not sure if we now do magic fire damage or whatever. Proficient stance 2, block version. No, we're gonna go with metabolism 2. I think proficient stance is just straight up you can take that thing 3 times. And I want to take the version that gives us HP regen and defense, or HP regen and movement speed. Or yeah, like these two. These two are by far the best in my opinion. So let's see what we're gonna get. Dedication 2, HP regen, movement speed. I'm gonna take this, and I need to pay attention. I'm gonna take this now, and we're gonna need to pay attention to see if the dedication is gonna be level 3. If the next dedication, like even if I get the defense version, or even if I get the +5 armor or whatever, if that dedication also says that it's level 3, then we know something is wrong. Something is off. So we are getting a lot of XP here. This is the boss wave of the elite. Now, this also is very few opponents, so we can theoretically just run down as fast as possible. I think flame breath is already through. Okay, we got a magnet, very nice. We take this right away, multi-hit. 10% multi-hit. That means that every once in a while I will shoot 3 attacks, I would assume. HP regen strong. I'm gonna take the attack speed, to be honest. HP regen strong, let's go. I think I just saw 3 attacks. 2 attacks. 2 attacks. It's gonna be 3 in a moment. Prepare for it. That's also a good thing that this character has. Other characters, you shoot a bunch of shots, and if you don't get a kill, well, you just waste the damage. Well, this character doesn't matter. If it's one opponent, you won't waste damage, man. He's gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, if an opponent has, let's say, 1000 life, with Archer, you might do 600 damage to him, and then you might leave the screen, or he might leave the screen or whatever, and then all that damage is wasted. With this guy, you don't waste damage. It's gonna be a kill. I got another magnet. Okay. Today we're very magnet heavy, it seems. 5 block. Proficiency stance 2. Proficiency stance 2. Block strength version or defense version? I mean, defense version guaranteed. Okay, so that's the proficiency stance. Okay. It was level 2 though. Okay, so if I now find proficiency stand, the blocking version, as level 3, then we know something's up. I mean, we already know something's up, guaranteed anyway. The flame is really good. Health regen strong. Movement speed, attack speed, let's go attack speed. It would really be cool if the attack speed also affected this weapon, which I would assume it does. Okay, destroy the mages. Throw out the wave. I really enjoy that the wave is straight up destroying all the shield boys. Doof, 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 doof. Doof, doof, doof. 2 base defense weak. Oh, he's in general weak with defense, so that 5 defense was a good choice. That's good movement speed. He's good with HP regen though. Let's destroy. Hit. Nice, a lot of XP, very fast. Very fast. Nice. The burns take the shields away. Now in general, shields are an issue with us because we do burst damage, but it's okay. Health regen strong. Movement speed. Health regen strong. And because it's very strong. I mean, it's not strong, but it's definitely better than some alternatives. Loop around these guys. Oh, he hit us. They hit us. Health regen in general in this game is a bit on the lower end of things. It's pretty slowish. But it's okay. we're not gonna lose because we don't have enough HP regen. 166 base damage up, main weapon. I'm gonna take a 0.4 attacks, main weapon, triple hit. This is base damage, and I'm increasing a lot of percentage base damage, so I think this is the play. This is 40%, I mean 0.4 more attacks. Normally we do 2 attacks, and we have a 10% boost on the attacks, so I guess we do 2.2 plus 0.4, that's 2.6. Let's put the 10% on the 0.4, that's like 0. I guess if I take this, I'm gonna have 2.66 attacks, so to speak. So that means every 3 attacks, 2 of them fire thrice. I think I'm gonna go with the base damage, man. That's just another 160 damage on top of everything else, just straight up an addition. Which spreads, obviously, and at the same time it also does multiple damage. Okay, so it seems like the weapon level up tier 3 makes a difference, is different than the rest. Unless I also had the other choice, like the 0.4 more attacks, if I had that choice, if I didn't pick up the range, for example, right? If you remember, I picked the range at some point too. Let's continue destroying opponents. Doof, doof. Up here we go, another opponent. Doof, doof. Come on, fight me. I mean, if the spread happens anyway... Did I put the ring in? Yes. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, if the... By the way, I'm burning this guy. Very nice. Doof, doof, doof. He's toast. If the spread happens from my base damage, then the ring that gives us 10 base damage is useless, right? I didn't get a level up on the flames. Okay. I will go for Astronomer's Orb. I will go for that. As the main issue we have now is shielding, and I think those 3 orbs are good against shielding. Or at least they're good at breaking shielding. Dedication 3, health regen and base health. Proficiency stance 3, close range version. Proficiency stance 3, wide version. 20 damage or 50 cone width, or 20 damage and minus 3 cone width. I would say this one. Damage and more cone. Once again, the idea being I'm AoE heavy, and I'm okay with it. Even if I do 80 damage to 1,000 opponents, it's still better than doing... is it better? I think it is better. And the reason why I think it's better is specifically because it applies the debuffs. The movement speed dedication. I'm gonna take that again. Yes. I prefer it over the HP regen. So I guess every character can get 3 dedications, and the dedication passives are the main thing he gets. For this guy it's regen, plus a secondary stat, which can be movement speed, blocking, defense, you know, it can be whatever it wants to. I'm gonna say 10% damage. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Once again. Man, I like this character. I like this character. So up to this point, it's Flame Guy first, this guy second, I would say. Most of the time I enjoy archers though, so we need to look back to the archer at some point. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So every 5 attacks or something is when that happens. Boom, boom. Level up. Orbits, speed and damage. That's the version we're gonna level up anyway. Okay, that's the final 2 seconds, and now we're fighting doggos. And the doggo fight, most of the time, there is no reason for you to stay in one spot. Man, I love this. I love this. I love this. This doof, doof, and everything just dies. Doof, doof. The shockwave of destruction. Cool, cool, cool. Cool and lovely. Doof, doof. Did I send anything up? I didn't send the crit up. Let's go ahead and send the crit up. By up, I mean, you know, up to the shop. Before I forget, because I already did forget. Oh, we're now fighting the slimes. Seems like the dogs with the slimes always go hand to hand. Okay, we're closing into that because I'm seeing this thing move a lot. The more you see something move, the more it means that you're getting close to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have that drastic of a change on the map. Healing, very nice. I'm the most healing character that exists. Reach level 30 with this guy. Astronomer orb, crit chance and crit damage, no. Orb speed, orb distance and damage, yes. Nice. Toof, toof. I have 400 something health. I would like to increase my defense a bit more, but whatever. Even that 5 defense we got is decent. Okay, we're gonna send something up. We're gonna send crit damage. Send it. So now the shop is selling that item too. For a permanent unlock. So this is pretty much, you find the meta progression you want to unlock. and you remove it from the run and get it to your permanent items, which in my opinion, design-wise, is really, really, really good. The only thing I'm against, which I already mentioned, is that I think if you win, then you should get all the items. 20 range and 10 area. I would prefer giving this attack speed or, you know, pretty much anything else other than range and area. I'm gonna go damage. Let's continue. Doop. Doop, doop. Nice. Hop, hop. At this point, we're just missing a magnet to get like 3 or 4 levels, as we have gathered a lot of XP for sure. I'm gonna rotate through this XP to actually pick it up. Nice. And at this point, we're at the last 5 seconds, so the wave is over. Let's run down. I don't care about the things behind us. Here we are fighting an elite now. Oh, we found a magnet. Let's go. Luck is with us. Burn chance. Once again, no. Duration. Crit damage. Let's go duration, I guess. Smack, smack. Area and cone. Base defense, the joke version. Let's go area and cone. I'm gonna continue trying to avoid specifically the crit chance. Attack speed for sure. And the burn chance on the other thing. The fact that we're just so happen to get the things I don't want really makes me think that it only has 3 upgrades. It looked like it doesn't have 3 upgrades, but it seems to have 3 upgrades. Maybe the main weapon is the one that you can get 3 out of 6 upgrades or whatever. I should have waited for these. You deal 2 extra damage with your main weapon for each burning enemy. That's actually really, really good now that I have the chance to apply burn. Did I not send the chance to apply burn up? Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna play archer with a crit damage anyway, so each second your damage increases by 25. Reset when you perform an attack. And you move, you produce a trail of fire. Lose attack speed and gain this thing. I'm gonna say lose block and defense and gain this thing. I think that's the play. Now we're gonna have crazy damage as long as opponents are burning. 15-16%. I mean, 15% is decent. 12 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I also have the flame wake, so we get damage from a lot of sources. Also, I think this is a good way for us to actually fight. Oh, we got a triple smack there. This is a good one for us because skeletons are easy, by the way. And also, units that have a lot of health are also easy for us. Health regen strong? Yes. So at this point, I should have 2 or 3 HP regen. Or as the game says, 1 per second, 1 per half a second or whatever. Because the game says that HP regen happens, always is 1, but the speed at which it happens changes. Which is borderline the same thing. I guess the only difference is if there are effects or abilities that say every time you heal. But I think the game does not have abilities like that, because if it had, they would be busted the way the healing works. Burn chance, crit chance, range. I don't want crit chance and burn chance on those things. I mean, the burn chance is good at this point, but... Oh, it definitely had the version of area and range. Yeah, area and range is what I'm gonna upgrade on the flame wall. Now that I'm thinking about it. Smack, smack. Again. Smack, smack. Again. Smack, smack. Super AoE god. The AoE... I mean, not god. The Apostle of God. The Super AoE Apostle of God. Pick up that. And at this point, wave is over. Yes, on movement speed. Especially because orc build. Wait, so the wave just ended and now I got another wave. This is the wave where everything spawns. Am I about to fight now also slimes? Yes. And also mages, yep. And also wolves most likely, I would assume. And then also green slimes. Anything else? Oh no, I got hit. Well, guess what? I have a lot of healing. A lot of healing. Flame shot. Flame shot. I just need to follow the flames. As they say. Movement speed 4? Yes. Follow the flames, as they say. Follow the money, follow the flames. Follow the cheerleader. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Whoop. Losing a bunch of life. Whoop. Tag over here. I do enjoy this madness of opponents that just give us infinite XP. Although there is obviously the downside of we lose a bunch of life. But still. I do enjoy this. Crit damage, crit chance. Has the time come? Block strength. If the block value equals the unreduced damage of an attack, the chance to block is 50%. If the block value exceeds it by 4 times, it's 100. Does block do anything? I guess I'm gonna get block chance, I don't know. I'm assuming that that's how it tries to explain to me what it does. So I guess that really block chance is good. I hope that also means that if you only have half of the damage as block in the value, then it's 20% to block or whatever. Block strength. Proficiency stands 4, and I'm gonna invest it into block stance. I don't think so. I'm gonna go pick up range 4. Better than block stance. At least for this guy. By the way, the more achievements I unlock, the more XP gain we get. So that means that every video, literally, we're gonna get more and more levels all the time. So theoretically, we should no longer lose. Theoretically. Practically, I don't know. We might even lose right now, right? It's not like we have any crazy build or anything. We just have the base weapon. Plus a flame shot. Which now that I think about it, I need to definitely level up. Okay, those are the final minutes. Okay, let's go. Block strength again. Range, block strength, the joke version. Cone, let's go with area and cone. Helps the flame out too. I think this is the everything wave. Here we definitely should follow the cone whenever it fire it. So we now fight skeletons, and now green slimes should be arriving in a moment. Momentarily. Flames. Flame shot. Flames. 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 Oh, this is so much XP. Oh man, shooting flames often is the play. Range and area or burn chance? Range and area. Okay, that's the boss. Okay. Let's attack as many enemies as possible. Nice. Hit the elite. Hit the elite again. Well, what's even happening here, man? How many opponents are here? Dragon's Breath attack speed. Definitely. Definitely. Without a second thought. Yeah, I mean, I obviously have issues with elites that are hidden within million opponents. But the moment they get out of that hiding spot... Oh man, oh man. Oh. Flame shot. I'm dancing with my flame shot, man. Nice. That was a very good shot. Here you are. It's a very bad spot for you. And we can beat him. Beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Let's also get electricity. No one wants to be... I don't want flammability, man. Stop giving me that. Either more projectiles or more attack speed. No, I wanted the weapons I already have to level up. I guess arcane splinters, as those attack things around us. That maybe... They maybe will protect us somehow, I don't know. I'm adding more to my AoE, that's the idea here. Like, things that are behind us will get spiked. That's how I'm thinking about this. Whoa, look at this, man. Orbital speed damage, etc. Yes, I still avoid the block strength here. I will hope I'm gonna find the 5 defense. I definitely overvalue defense over block, for sure. At least in my book. Defense is godlike, block is maybe, I don't know. I mean, block is dodge, but does block work the way I said it does? Like, if I have 10 block and the opponent does 20 damage, do I have a 25% chance or 30% chance to block it? Or do I have to have specifically as much the damage as is incoming? Okay, I found the magnet, as always. Range and area. I prefer range and area over burn chance. Why, though? Well, because I care about killing the opponents, not burning them. I do know I gain more damage based on how many opponents are burning. But I'm not gonna invest into that as an idea. I'm not the burn guy. If I was the flamethrower guy, I would definitely go for every burn chance I can possibly find. But not with this one. Here are the wolves, and incoming are the next ones. 5 defense. I found it. I'm gonna take the defense version. In my opinion, definitely better than the block version. I mean, defense... In my opinion, in all the games, that's true. You go block or dodge if you have low life and maybe even no healing. You go defense and... yeah, you go defense if you have a lot of health or HP regen. Because defense makes sure you're not gonna get one shot. While block makes sure that you're not gonna get destroyed if you have low life. If you would be one shot anyway, so to speak. Like, defense makes everything slower, while dodge avoids death if you don't have enough tankiness in the first place. Obviously, all of those combine with each other and create something a lot better, as always. If you could have 50% block chance and 50% less damage taken, that would be good. But what do you think would be better? Would it be better to have 50% chance to block and 50% chance, 50% less damage taken? Or do you think it would be better to have 90% chance to block or 90% less damage taken? Attack speed, obviously. And if you actually sit down and think about it, you're gonna realize that the 90% in either way is better. I guess the only time where 90% more defense is not better than 50 and 50 is if the opponent is doing a million damage to you. Okay, upgrade on this. Instead of emitting a single moving wave of fire, Dragon's Breath emits a quick but continuous stream of fire. Okay, I have to say something. This here is a different legendary upgrade than what I did in a test run I had. I did a test run with this, and the legendary upgrade was that the flame also pushed opponents back. Now it is that is a continuous stream of fire. I want to see what this looks. Ooh, okay. Is that worse or better? I'm not sure if it's worse or better. The definitive answer is... Oh, and it sometimes becomes a dual one. Otherwise, it's a single one. Okay, I enjoy it visually, though. That's something I can say with a guarantee. I'm dying. Need to get rid of this elite before anything bad happens. Bad things are already happening. To good people. Avoid. Always do loops. Always zigzag. Always loop, always zigzag. Projectile speed, projectile size. Now we're gonna go with the orbitals. Make the orbitals better. Let's go hit the boss. Now the issue with hitting the boss is that I don't do a lot of damage to targets that are within other targets. And I don't think we will ever have more room in general. I don't think they will ever become less because of how this works. I think I just decided to go get hit for no reason. Still gonna be hitting inside. Even if opponents shoot projectiles. I've realized how to avoid projectiles in general. Famous last words though. And the way is to go into a different direction than where the projectile came from. So if the projectile comes from the right side, you go down. You don't go left or right. If the projectiles come from above, you go left. Sidestepping is the name of the game. It's a word. People use it. We're gonna continue looping, to be honest. I don't know why I decided to stop looping. This looping is working. As long as I'm constantly going into loops and sidestepping the projectiles when the time comes to do so, I will be good to go. 50 base damage, crit chance, crit damage, base health, crit chance, crit damage. I guess I'm forced into this. Guess I'm gonna take that, whatever. I don't really care. I think the boss is gonna die in those last 5 seconds where the wave doesn't spawn. I'm gonna just go and become one with the boss and delete it with my slammer hammers that do 1,000,000 damage on single targets. I don't see any other way. Now's the chance. That's happening right now. Come on, boss. Come on, boss, come closer. Yes. 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 Got him. Nice. And an item. Necklace. Still no necklace. When hit, drop 10 spikes. Defense or health capacity. Back. Let's go with when hit spikes. Movement speed. I could just stick to the spikes. I'm gonna get movement speed. Being able to avoid what's happening is a really good idea in general. These flames, I don't know. I really don't. Well, you know what I would say? If I had the burn chance invested instead of the area and the more of them, or the attack speed for that matter, I think I've invested a bunch into attack speed too. My question is though, because I would throw the flames in there, like, do you see this massive opponents here that exists? The flames would have been so much better. Although, this also is insanely good. It's so good that opponents are dying so fast that I can't even do a loop-de-loop. Because they are appearing from around. HP regen, the good one. Acquire the trait Metabolism 5, that the HP regen, the good one. Which I just did. So we got another achievement out of that. Slam, slam. Slam, slam. Slam, slam. Slam, slam. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm level 51. Okay, we got to the 50s. Now, there is an achievement to get to the 60s, but I'm not seeing it happening. I need like 8 more levels. Which is just not happening. Burn them! Burn them! Burn! Look how many attacks we're... Like, look how many opponents we're hitting at the same time, man. Regenerate 2000.5. Okay, nice. 2.5k regen in one run. Done with the regen boy. Which is actually regening pretty fast, it seems. Also, I'm having issues with gaining levels. Movement speed, level 5. I guess get it, to have more control over what's happening. Being able to avoid. Deal a bunch of damage with astronomer orbs. Okay, that's also good. Nice, slam slam. Slam slam. Will I also get to a bunch of damage with your flame? Or maybe with your hammer slammer? Okay, the wave is over. Middle should be super packed with XP. And no, it was normal. And we are in the final 4 minutes. Base crit chance, range, or base defense. Let's go base defense the weak. Range could help the flame though. Nah, defense the weak, I don't care. Okay, now I can just eat dogs if I want. Like, if as long as I'm not attacking only the outside ring, nothing should be spawning. I mean, maybe a couple of skeletons every once in a while, but as long as I don't have to deal with poison, I don't care. Doggos. Doggos. I do enjoy this. Man, this flame here that I just previously said that I'm a bit disappointed with, I have to say it's maybe the best weapon I had yet. So I take back what I said. A lot of people are telling me that I'm just seeing something and I'm instantly judging it and then I just never look back. That's a lie. Yes, I do instantly judge things, so that's not a lie, but not looking back and never changing opinion is definitely not a lie. Like, that's why I'm judging quickly. I judge quickly and then I also change opinions quickly. But Sifd, that makes you unstable. Does it? Or does it just make me expressive? Just because you guys, not you guys, a lot of people tend to only speak when they're sure about something, which is a fair thing to do, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm throwing out my opinion, and then if I see backlash, then I mean backlash. If I see pushback, like, no Sifd, what you're saying is wrong, no Sifd, the meta is something different, no Sifd, what you think is actually useless is actually broken. Yeah, then I take that feedback and go ahead and test again. I'm not like, no, I have my opinion and it's over. And I think that is the reason why people don't do that most of the time, right? Because there are a lot of people, in my opinion, that do say, that's my opinion and it's over. And those people tend to not express their opinion with the first thing because they want to be right once and then be done with it. They don't want to, you know, argue back and forth and discuss and change opinions and be open to changing opinions, etc. While I'm a completely different person. I am a person that enjoys discussions, backseating, talking, disagreeing. Like, I do enjoy all these things. I do enjoy getting opinions. So, with the same way I'm expressing my opinion, and then maybe a week later or a month later or a day later, you know, you never know how fast you're gonna change opinions. If anything, that shouldn't even be a thing, right? You shouldn't say, oh, you believed that a week ago. When did you change? Yeah, I changed. That's it. Like, what does it matter how much ago I believed something? Obviously, you might say, yo, but then nobody will know your actual opinions and you're not gonna have stable. Obviously, I do have stable opinions about a bunch of things, right? Obviously, I have opinions about, I don't know, politics and philosophy and like, I do have opinions that are my actual opinions that I don't change easily. But games, like opinions about games, who cares, man? At the end of the day, the dev can just patch whatever they want and that's it. So I'm gonna say this flame here is maybe the most broken item right now because it breaks shields. It does a lot of damage very fast. It seems to have infinite piercing. It just literally ticks all the boxes. And if you know that you can get this, because I thought that the flame is going to get the other passive, as I said, the passive I have seen is that the flame pushes opponents back. That's not what we got today. Today we got the flame stream. And if I knew that was a thing, I would have definitely not invested into attack speed. I would have invested into burn chance. I definitely would have kept more range and more area, etc. Like, that definitely should have stayed anyway. Although maybe with 1 less attack speed I would not have a permanent... Maybe with 2 less attack speed I would not have a permanent effect going on. With 1 less, I think I would have the same effect. Additional flames and area. Well, we're gonna take that. So, there is a chance now we're gonna have either a permanent double flame or a very often double flame. In 33 seconds the game is over. Man, we're just looping around, burning everything we can. I'm listening to people in my living room literally fight for politics. Today there is the day of voting, I guess. Voting day is in Greece. So there's that. We're gonna get the exact same thing we had, I think, 4 years ago, and then also 20 years before, and then also 6 years before, and then 8 before that. Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna talk politics. Let's go with... At this point, I guess duration. I don't know. I really don't know. And that should be a win, unless it's a loss in the last 2 seconds. And final boss time. He's gonna ulti us. Boom, 6, 5, 4. That's the ulti, by the way. 3, 2, 1, and we're over. It is what it is. We didn't have enough DPS. I mean, the game is made in a way where you are supposed to try to kill this guy. It says that I got from 670 plus 3000, but I think I'm gonna have 5000 now. Oh, because quests. Yep, I do have 5000 now, by the way. But it was because of quests. So, what did we unlock? Well, I think we got this, crit damage, 2.5k. I'm gonna play Archer tomorrow, so crit damage is most likely what we're gonna buy. It's gonna be some kind of crit ring. Otherwise, I guess 10 base damage is also good because the arrows do 50. So this is a 20% damage boost. I'm not sure how much crit damage does this guy have. It isn't visible here. You know what? It doesn't matter either. Anyway, we have meta progression. I'm gonna get them at some point. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow we're gonna play the crit archer and it's gonna be fun in games. Hopefully more broken than the rest of the runs we did. Although the archer seemed mediocre. Maybe I should go warrior first and then archer. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop likes, subscriptions, etc. Really helps out the channel. And if you want to see more, then I'm gonna be playing this more. I'm gonna play 2 or 3 more runs of this. I am in vacation mode right now, so that means I'm gonna do those 3-4 runs or whatever I will have pre-recorded already. And then I will most likely play something else because I try to spread out the recordings in a bunch of different games because I don't know which game people are gonna enjoy and which not while I'm missing for 10 days, right? So there's that, I guess. Anyway, I will play 1 or 2 more of these for sure, though. So yeah, that's going to be it. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.